Hi everybody and welcome to this Koh Samui vlog. As Koh Samui still has that authentic laid-back island energy, this vlog takes you with me through my first stop in Thailand. A full week spent on exploring some of the island's most beautiful beaches, checking out different gyms, testing some of the viral snacks from 7-Eleven and even stepping out of my comfort zone by trying Thai boxing for the first time in my life. Because even while traveling, it's important to me to show you how you can maintain a healthy and active lifestyle, and I love finding inspiring places to train wherever I go. And if we haven't met yet, hi, my name is Amira. I'm a bootcamp instructor, a personal trainer, and the founder of ATEAM, a fitness brand helping people improving their strength by guided online and offline training experience. And with that being said, our Koh Samui vlog is about to start. So my number one recommendation regarding this day would be definitely the Napasai Hotel, a Belmont collection. As you can see, we had such a spacious room with an incredible sea view, and I just loved this place right from the beginning. After unpacking our luggage and all our bags, we were sitting outside and planning the upcoming days a bit. That is definitely something that Patrick and I always do when we are traveling together. So we were sitting outside, planning our activities and the things that we want to do. For example, doing a little research on the beaches that we want to see, also looking up some gyms that we want to try or cafe spots that I will show you later in the vlog. I don't know what you guys love doing when you arrive at a new place, but we always do on our first day on vacation a little exploring around our hotel just to get the area a bit to know, to check out some local spots, and that was actually what we also did this time. So something that was very nice was that we could just walk to a little scooter place which was located directly in front of our resort, and there was such a nice lady, she was so kind, and we decided to rent our scooter there, and we directly took it and were very flexible then at the beginning and throughout our stay. So something that you should definitely know before you are booking your trip to Koh Samui is that having a scooter on this island is definitely a must. So either you or your travel partner should be able to drive a scooter to have full flexibility and to be also able to do all the activities, drive to the beaches or to the cafe spots. Otherwise, without a scooter, you might be very limited and also not that flexible. So of course, our first stop was the 7-Eleven, and I was so hyped when we entered the shop because the amount of snacks is just insane. I think there's no shop in Europe that you could compare to that and to the huge variety of snacks they have. And we were looking for this viral garlic cheese sandwich that everyone is talking about at home, and I saw the sandwich in so many Thailand reels that I wanted to try it myself. So unfortunately, this 7-Eleven did not have the exact sandwich that we wanted, so we decided to drive to another spot which was called Fitkoh, and this was a very, very cute beachfront cafe and restaurant that we returned so many times during our stay at Koh Samui. After that, we were driving home again and we were deciding to have a little gym session. So I will blend you in here my favorite gym recommendation on the island. On the first day, we were just checking out something that was nearby, so I would say that was my second option if you are looking for a place to train with machines, with dumbbells. This is absolutely adequate, but it's not, I would say, huge or something mind-blowing. So you would be able to get your workout in here quite good, but don't expect too much. On this day, it was time for chest, back and arms, so I was squeezing in an upper body session on that day which was also quite good, and we were returning to this gym also 2 more times during our stay. Day 2 on Koh Samui was about to start, and I decided to have a little stretching and mobility session in our yoga pavilion within the hotel resort, and it was the perfect place to get the day started. For me, mobility and stretching is a fundamental base for having a healthy and fitness-focused lifestyle, because not only working out daily with boot camps or heavy weights is important to your body, no, you also need the mobility and the flexibility to do a movement properly. So I can highly recommend check out my many mobility and stretching videos. I will link it in here. You can do it after a day at the office, before you are going to start your lower body gym session, or also in between when you need a proper stretch. After a slow morning with my stretching routine, it was now time to get the day started, and of course, I needed a coffee. So I will blend you in here my favorite coffee place in the northern part of Koh Samui. If you are planning your trip and your hotel or your accommodation is around, definitely check it out. It's called Izzy's Coffee. It's run by a very cute couple from LA, and they have a huge variety of specialty coffee. If you are trying out the spot, you need to try the honeycomb coffee. It's their special drink, and Patrick chose it. I had a sip. It's absolutely amazing, quite sweet, of course with a honey taste, but if you are a honey lover, this is definitely for you. After our coffee and our little snack, we decided to drive back to the hotel to experience and also just enjoy the private beach for the first time, because the weather was so good, it was so sunny on that day, and we were also able to rent 2 stand-up paddles for both of us. It's also complimentary in this resort, which is quite nice, and yeah, we were just having some fun in the water, just enjoying this incredible private beach. Maybe some of you who know me in person know that I have played tennis for several years. I still love tennis. I love watching it on the TV. I love visiting Grand Slam tournaments, and of course I still also love playing myself, even when I have lost most of my skill in playing it over the years. And I would say that I'm definitely not a pro, but it's still enough to play here and there on vacation. So we booked this court for 1 hour. It's also complimentary when you are staying in this hotel, so definitely a big plus, because I think not many resorts on Koh Samui have their own tennis courts. And yeah, we had quite a lot of fun. Patrick had probably not a chance playing against me, but that's okay. So we were just having some fun, joking around and getting our first hour of tennis in before we headed back to our hotel room to get ourselves ready for our second part of activity of the day, which was our Thai boxing class. Quite close to our resort, only with a 3-minute drive by scooter, there was this very cute outdoor Thai boxing studio. Patrick was texting the guy some days in advance to get 2 slots for us, and we had then our private Thai boxing lesson with one teacher who was just first of all teaching the fundamental movements to us, because it was for me the first time trying Thai boxing or any boxing related sport myself. We were both quite exhausted after this intense Thai boxing session, so we were driving back to the hotel to have a shower, and from our bathtub you had such a nice view on the sea, enjoying the sunset and it was just the perfect setting. After that, we decided that we want to drive with the scooter back to one more 7-Eleven to maybe have some luck finding our viral garlic cheese sandwich. This was the best day ever. We had so much luck because there was only one garlic cheese sandwich left in the whole 7-Eleven. So we immediately grabbed it, went to the cashier, and the people in the 7-Eleven are then heating up your sandwich. They're basically toasting it in front of you. You get it, it's still warm, it's just melting in this little bag, and I was so hyped for trying this. Of course, you always need something sweet when you are grabbing a savory snack, so we were grabbing one coconut water, mixing it with a pomegranate juice or syrup, I would say. And this was then our second treat from 7-Eleven that we saw online. And then it was time to finally taste this famous sandwich. So Patrick was first, and I think his face says it all. It was so good. Actually, absolutely worth the hype and also worth this whole effort in finding it. If you are in Thailand, give it a try. It's very, very cheap. You can get it in theory every 7-Eleven, but it's definitely a hunt because everyone is looking out for it. Another day in paradise, and we were starting the day with a good old strength training gym session. So I was getting ready, jumping in my sneaker, heading to the hotel gym to get a good leg workout in on this day. So if you are wondering how to squeeze in a good leg workout with a limited setup like a hotel gym or also smaller gyms, or you also need some options for training at home, definitely check out one of my strength training videos that I have uploaded on this channel to have some guidance and also some inspiration for your next workout. If you are located more on the eastern part of the island, the next spot is definitely a one for you. So this was probably my favorite coffee spot on the island during our stay, not only because of the location, it was directly located on the beach, also because of the quality of the coffee and the variety of snacks they had. We were stopping there for a quick breakfast before we were heading to the Silverstone beach, and I had an avocado toast and an iced coffee there. I can highly recommend both. Patrick had a croissant and a matcha, and it was all very, very delicious. I can especially recommend the iced cappuccino with oat milk if you are a coffee lover. After our breakfast, it was now time to drive to the Crystal Bay beach, and it is definitely a nice spot, but what I want to mention here is that the water is not in fact crystal clear, and the beach is also a little bit crowded and touristy, so keep that in mind before you're driving there, but definitely a nice place just to hang around and chill for a couple of hours. After chilling for some hours at the beach, we wanted to have a treat again, so we were driving to the Seoul Baked Brew Bites. It is a breakfast but also all-day brunch spot, and I can definitely recommend taking a bagel there. I had a salmon bagel. It was very delicious, very fresh, and a perfect snack. And with that being said, our Koh Samui vlog comes to an end. Our next island will be Koh Phangan, and we will also travel to Bangkok afterwards. So stay tuned for my vlogs and recommendations there. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. You could take some good recommendations with you, and we see each other in the next video. Bye!